Hello everyone, good day. This is Miss Janeline, and for today's video, we will talk about the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in the agenda of 2015 and 2030. Are the Sustainable Development Goals: no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduce inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, strong an institution, and partnership for the goals. The Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the Global Goals, were adopted by the United Nations in 2015 as a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure by the 2030 all people enjoy peace and prosperity. At this time, we will discuss at least 5 of the Sustainable Development Goals. Number 1. No poverty. Eradicating poverty in all its forms remains one of the greatest challenges facing humanity. While the number of people living in extreme poverty dropped by more than half between 1990 and 2015, too many are still struggling for the most basic human needs. As of 2015, about 736 million people still live in less than 1.90 US dollar per day. Many lack food, clean drinking water, and sanitation. Rapid growth in countries such as China, India has lifted millions out of poverty, but progress has been uneven. Women are more likely to be poor than men because they have less paid work, education, and own less property. Progress has also been limited in other regions, such as South Asia and Sub-Saharan Africa, which account for 80% of those living in extreme poverty. New threats brought on by climate change, conflict, and food insecurity mean even more work is needed to bring people out of their poverty. The SDGs are bold commitment to finish what we started and to end poverty in all forms and dimensions by 2030. This involves targeting the most vulnerable, increasing basic resources and services, and supporting communities affected by conflict and climate-related disaster. It will be the good health and well-being. Good health is essential to sustainable development. The 2030 Agenda reflects the complexity and interconnectedness of the two. The progress has been uneven, both within countries. There is a 31-year gap between the countries with the shortest and longest life expectancies. And while some countries have made impressive gains, national average high, the many are being left behind. Multi-sectoral, right-based, and gender-sensitive approaches are essential to address inequalities and to build good health for all. Let's move to the goal number 4, the quality education. Since 2000, there has been enormous progress in achieving the target of universal primary education. The total enrollment rate in developing regions reached 91% in 2015, and the worldwide number of children out of school has dropped by almost half. There has been a dramatic increase in literacy rates, and many more girls are in school than ever before. These are all remarkable success. Achieving inclusive and quality education for all reaffirms and believes that the education is one of the most powerful and proven vehicles for sustainable development. This goal ensures that all girls and boys complete free primary education and secondary schooling by 2030. It also aims to provide equal access to affordable vocational training to eliminate gender and wealth disparities and achieve universal access to a higher education. Let's move forward to the 5th goal, which is this gender equality. So, sexual violence and exploitation, the unequal division of unpaid care and domestic work, and discrimination in public office, and all remain huge barriers. Climate change is a disaster to continue have disproportion effect on women and children, as do conflict migration. It is vital to give women equal rights and land and property, sexual and reproductive health, and the technology and the internet. Today, there are more women in public office than ever before, but encouraging more women leaders will help achieve greater gender equality. Ending all discrimination against women and girls are not only basic human right, it's crucial for a sustainable future. It's proven that empowering women and girls help economic growth and development. Okay, let's move on to the goal number 13, which is the climate action. There is no country that is not experiencing the drastic effects of climate change. Greenhouse gas emissions are more than 50% higher than in 1990. Global warming is causing long-lasting changes to climate system, which threatens irreversible consequences if we do not act. The annual average of economic losses from climate-related disaster are in the hundreds of billions of dollars. There is not to mention the human impact of geophysical disasters, which are the 91% climate-related and which between 1998 and 2017 killed 1.3 million people and left 4.4 billion injured. The goal aims to mobilize 100 US dollar billion annually by 2020 to address the needs of developing countries to both adapt to climate change and invest low carbon development. In supporting vulnerable regions directly contribute not only the goal 13 but also the other goals of sustainable development goals. This action must also go hand in hand with effort to integrate disaster risk measures, sustainable natural resources management, and human security into national development strategies. It is possible, with strong political will, increased investment, and using existing technology to limit and increase the global mean temperature to 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels, aiming the 1.5 degrees Celsius, but there is requires urgent and ambitious collective action. Those information are came up from the 17 Sustainable Development Goals